Do to others what you would have them do to you. It may be helpful to also add, do to others what has been done for you. I read an opinion piece that appeared in the paper this weekend, written by a niece to her uncles and relatives, which appeared, as I said, in the local papers on Sunday. She began by saying that she knew well the agreement family members had come to about not talking about religion and politics. But in this instance, she felt the need to speak to some of the comments that took place at her elderly aunt's funeral. The aunt was a barely literate woman who immigrated from Italy with other members of her family just before the beginning of World War II. In effect, they were seeking to leave a country, Italy, that would be ravished by war, and for them and others already mired in poverty. During the funeral mass, comments were made about the presiding priest, who was a foreigner, his language skills, the color of his skin, and even the crucifix they had issue with. It was too dark. It should have been whiter. The niece reminded her relatives of the circumstances that many of them came from, what they had fled from when they left war-torn Italy, and the opportunities they encountered in this new country. The same things that new immigrants today are in search of. And she was simply asking her relatives to find it within themselves to do for others what was done for them. She was remembering them that she was reminding them as followers of Jesus to care for others as readily as they care for themselves. What makes it so hard for us to follow the niece's advice? Well, there are a lot of reasons: upbringing, family values, education, and as Jesus reminds us today, entering the gate that is wide and the road broad that leads to destruction. But we also heard the psalmist today offer us advice to help us follow the golden rule: walk blamelessly, think the truth in our hearts, slander not with our tongues, bring no harm to others, and honor fellow travelers who have entered the gate that leads to life. As we gather today for prayer, alone or with our families, let us ask God's help with how to be more mindful of doing for others what has been done for us.